Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Allah's name, I begin with the most compassionate and merciful. Rabbi shrah li sadri wa yassir li amri wahlul uqdatam min lisani yafqahu qawli. Dear guys, now we are going to start our class. Only two people are sitting. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Wait for a while. The sound is double. You'll have to wait for a while. Wait for a while. Sound is double. Okay. वालेकुम अस्सलाम. टाइम पे आया करें जी सारे लोग. Now I'm going to share screen. Ielts speaking masterclass. The architect's blueprint for a band 7 plus. Okay. I'm gonna tell you all about Ielts speaking part 1. So Ielts speaking part 1. Easy template system. It's very easy. Through this easy template system, you can teach your student. And if you're a student, you can, develop your answer, speaking answer in the right way, in the correct way. Okay. So, and now, first one, template number 1. Template number 1. Recording will be given to you guys. So you can revise this lesson. Well, I verb plus object. I, and in simple terms, you can say that SVO, subject, verb, and object. This is first, structure in Ielts speaking part 1. So now, must remember that I, subject, or verb plus object. You can make or you can answer your question. You can start your answer with this structure. Okay. So minimal changes. I think. Think. What is think? Think is verb. I think social media. Social media. I think social media is verb, is useful, adjective. I think social media is useful. Here it is a useful adjective, but at the same time, it is object as well. I think social media is useful. I, subject, I is I. For example, I, verb plus object. Have your seat, Mr. Abu Bakr. I think, I, subject, think, verb. In social media, you can say it's, compound noun, I think, but it's noun at least. So social media is useful because the second thing is that because I think social media is useful. I think social media is useful because is a connecting word, linking word, because. So second thing is that because it helps me stay connected, because it a subject helps verb, me, object, stay connected. It helps me stay connected. I usually use it daily. right? I usually adverb of time, use verb I again. I use it daily. Adverb of time, daily, right? So the simple method is that you can make your sentences in Ielts speaking part one with I verb object. Okay, I'll give you complete templates, complete templates of class number 28, right? And you can easily give these templates to your students, and if they are gonna fill all those templates, they will learn this structure. Okay, so yes, I, minimal change. Through minimal change, you can change the pattern, or you can add something, you can reduce something in your answer. Yes, flexible formula of mechanical structure. Yes, I, verb, object, because. Now I'm going to tell you, now I'm unfolding this structure. Yes, I, verb. And in place of verb, you can put any word. For example, here it was social media is useful. For example, here we can say, I play. For example, yes, I play. Do you play cricket? Do you play any game, for example? Yes, I play cricket. Yes, I eat mutton. Yes, I, read a book. Verb plus object. I, verb plus object. Right? So this is simple structure. This is simple structure. ये मैंने आपको समझानी है, right? And after that, the templates, I'll give you the templates, and you can very easily learn these things, because sentence is flexible, distinct, models, connect, linking word, because it is healthy activity. It is something else, you know it is tasteful, कुछ भी है, मतलब for example, it is tasty if it is tea. Yes, I drink tea. Yes, I take tea because it's tasty. I usually drink it every evening. अब मैंने चाय पे इसको बना दिया है, ठीक है? And if you talk about cricket, yes, I play cricket because it's a, healthy game. I usually play it every morning. So through minimal changes, you can, change the structure of the sentence, or you can talk on about so many topics, or on so many topics. Again, I'm going to revise. I, verb, and object plus because, and for example, it is plus adjective. And again, I usually plus verb and, object as well, and plus time. You can you can take screenshot of this, or otherwise you will have this video, no issue at all. Okay, so this is the structure. This is the now, for example, now, word bank reuse, word bank. You can reuse these words, these verbs, these objects, these adjectives, okay, time phrases, and you can make so many, sentences, or you can talk on so many topics, right? जब बंदे काम होते हैं ना तो फिर बंदे का दिल ही नहीं करता पढ़ाने। 1 2 3 4 आई थिंक बैठे हुए हैं, बाकी गायब हैं। आप फील कर रहे हैं ना? द स्टूडेंट्स गिव यू द एनर्जी टू टीच। बहरहाल आपने इसको क्या करना है? नाउ you can change these words. For example, I like books, I like cricket, I like music, I like using mobile phone, I like sports, right? I like movies because they are relaxing whenever I'm tired. Okay, I like my hometown, I feel relaxations in my hometown, for example. So, like is, one verb. And through this verb, you can make so many sentences. I enjoy books. I enjoy books because they are interesting for me. And I read them every day. I read them in my free time. I read them on my weekends. And I read them on, sometimes. Okay? Asif, be attentive. Now, I use, for example, something. I use mobile phone because it is an important device to connect with the people. अब यहाँ पे क्या हुआ है? Use, phone. Okay? Important. And I use it every day, every morning, all the time. Right? People use mobile phone all the time. So I prefer watching movies. Yeah, I watch movies. Watching, it is another structure. So I watch movies because they are enjoyable when I feel tired. And I watch movies on weekends, right? So this is the thing. Next, I play sports, right? And sports are an important part of healthy life. Important. I usually take part in sports on weekends. ये समझ आ रही है ना दी बात की? किस तरह से आपने जुमलों को तरतीब देना है? यानी एक्चुअली यू विल टीच दीज थिंग्स टू योर स्टूडेंट्स। जो कहते हैं ना, हमें समझ नहीं आती, नहीं बात कैसे करनी, ये स्पोकन इंग्लिश के लिए बहुत these things are very important. When you know about the structure of the sentences, no issue at all. बाकी चीजें हमने सीखी एक दफा, फिर उनको दोबारा से हम रिवाइज भी करेंगे। ये स्पीकिंग की बात कर रहा हूँ, सारा कोर्स नहीं करेंगे, ठीक है? So in this way you can make as many sentences as you want, as many you can produce, as you can create as many answers as you want. You have to change 1 or 2 words. The rest of the things are same. The rest of them. Master formula is verb, object, adjective plus time. You can use I plus verb plus object plus because, and after that you can repeat the same by adding something. For example, you can add some adjective and time phrases as well. Adjective plus time. So this is master formula. Verb is there. You can use some sort of subject first, and after that verb, then object, then you can add some adjective to make your sentence more beautiful and more natural. Plus, you can add time phrase, right? So, this is the way how can you structure, how you can structure your आज एक चीज ये भी है, दिस इज नॉट वर्किंग, इसकी कुछ सेटिंग में कुछ मसला है, सो इसका भी कुछ इश्यू है, क्योंकि मेरी आदत बन चुकी है अपनी आवाज को सुनना भी। ओके जी, सो नाउ यार लेट ना हुआ करें, दिस इज नॉट गुड थिंग, दिस इज नॉट गुड थिंग। अभी एक है यहाँ पे, अनम को तो 500 फाइन करेंगे, फाइन भी होगा जी इंशाल्लाह आज, जो लोग नहीं आए, हाँ होगा फाइन। अच्छा जी, नेक्स्ट, मूविंग टूवर्ड, कितना प्यारा मतलब ये चीजें हैं, द पीपल आर मिस, दिस इज अ स्टूडेंट प्रैक्टिस वर्कशीट। ओके, जरूरत नहीं है इसके मतलब you don't need to take screenshot because I prepared all the templates, so I'll share all those templates with you, so इसमें कोई इशू नहीं है। आप सिंपली इस तरह करें कि आप जो आपको टेम्पलेट्स मिले वो खुद उन पे पहले काम करें, देन अपने स्टूडेंट से काम करवाएं, ठीक है। सो आप क्वेश्चंस के आंसर देना शुरू कर दीजिए। Student practice. Yes, I, for example, play cricket because it's enjoyable. I usually play it every morning. ठीक है। Second thing is that ये आप करेंगे, third भी आप करेंगे। Yes, I drink coffee because it is, आखिरी लफ्ज आप ऐड करते हैं, because it is, yes, I like it because it is interesting, yes, I use it because it is useful, वो जो सारे अल्फाज आपको मैंने ऊपर दिए, so you can use them wherever you want according to the nature of the question, nature of the question. Okay, M Shamsa is there, Masood Saab I think has dropped, उनका इशू हो जाता है। तो नेक्स्ट थिंग, मुश्किल तो नहीं है, अब हम क्यू कार्ड की तरफ चलते हैं। राइट दी क्यू कार्ड, describe your favorite personality. Cue card, describe your favorite personality. Who the person is, you know him or her, what qualities he or she has, and explain why you admire this man, this person, and explain why you admire this person. Okay, next, ये दोबारा से आपको एक्सप्लेन करने लगा हूं, ये मैंने एक पहले भी किसी चैप्टर में किया था, दोबारा से इसको करते हैं हम लोग ताकि आपको समझ आ जाए इसकी, राइट जी, ये पहले भी हमने एक दिन किया था। सेंटेंस नंबर 1, आई वुड लाइक टू टॉक अबाउट अ पर्सनैलिटी, ये गालिबन कोई कौन सा लेक्चर है, ये बरल है, आपको मैंने पहले भी बताया हुआ है, बट वो इट वाज अबाउट टीचर, फेवरेट टीचर, याद है कुछ के नहीं, फेवरेट टीचर के बारे में हमने किया था, ठीक है जी। स्ट्रेटजीज आर सेम बट द पर्सन इज डिफरेंट हियर, ओके, सो इसको जल्दी से हम कर लेते हैं सो दैट वी कैन फिनिश आवर लेक्चर ऑन टाइम। नंबर 1, आई वुड लाइक टू टॉक अबाउट, यहां से स्टार्ट करना, अबू बकर मस्ट be attentive. I would like to talk about a personality whom I admire a lot, and the person is Imran Khan. भाई मुझे पसंद है, अगर किसी को ना पसंद हो तो अपने पास रखिएगा, नेगेटिव कमेंट करने की कोई जरूरत नहीं है ठीक है जी। हमारा मकसद यहाँ पे सीखने, अगर इफ somebody does not like him, उसकी अपनी सोच है, उसकी अपनी, उसका एहतराम अपनी जगह पे है, बट ये है कि we are going to learn strategy, paraphrasing the cue card and confident opening. This is first strategy, दोबारा से करना, ठीक है जी। confident opening is that I would like to talk about a personality whom I admire a lot. I would like to talk about a teacher whom I admire a lot. I would like to talk about a doctor whom I admire a lot. and his name is Mr. Ahmed, like that. Okay, his name is Mr. Ahmed. Okay, now strategy. Now add supporting detail at the second step. His famous political leader and former cricket player from Pakistan. All right, we have taken Imran Khan as our reference personality. Okay, so second step is that you will add some supporting detail. For example, who is he? I've told you all the things in detail. You must connect this lecture with the previous one. You will understand, you will have a complete picture of that. Right? Okay. So now, his famous political leader and former cricket player from Pakistan. Sentence number 3, answering how you know him. How? How you know him? I've known him about him since my childhood because he's very popular in my country. Yes, once I saw him when it was 1992. It was 1992 when I was very young, and uh, I remember he was throwing a ball at the wicket. And only one that image is still in my mind, right? The very first time I saw him, that this man is Imran Khan. He was very beautiful at that time. Even now he's looks quite young. So a worker remains always young. मौत या बीमारी पता किनको पड़ती है? जो बंदे फारिग रहना, कंफर्ट जोन में रहना सीख जाते हैं, वो मरते हैं, जल्दी मरते भी हैं और जिंदगी भी तलख गुजरती है। और जो बंदा वर्कर है ना, द वर्कर पर्सन, he does not die very soon or quickly, वो हेल्दी रहता है। ठीक है जी। सो उस वक्त मैंने I saw him very first time. It was in 1992. At that time तो किसी को पता नहीं था ना कि ये वर्ल्ड कप होता है या इस तरह की चीजें होती हैं। वो मुझे कोई आइडिया नहीं था उस टाइम में। बस the people were sitting in some living room, and they were watching match, and there was black and white TV at that time. Okay, so they were watching, so I sat over there for some time. That's my memory. Okay, it's in my mind. I've known him since my childhood because he's very popular in my country. Many people admire him for his leadership and strong personality. Strong personality, right? Okay. So strategy number, direct introduction of the personality. Direct introduction of the personality. Many people admire him for his leadership and strong personality. Strong personality. What the other people think about him, right? So again, you can say that this is introduction of the strategy, paraphrasing the cue card. One of the, it's wrong. It's wrong. This is, it is wrong over here. So one of quality. So first quality. Try to, mentions the first quality. One of the qualities, the very first qualities I like most about him, that he's very confident and determined. He's very confident and determined. तो जो बंदा कॉन्फिडेंट और डिटर्मिन्ड होता है ना, उसी का रब पे ईमान होता है, सही वाला, खूबसूरत वाला ईमान होता है. So one of the qualities I like most about him is that he's very confident and determined. Okay, so next one. What is next? 1. Okay. So now 4 I saw him 4 to 5 times in political procession. Okay. Okay, and after that, even I had seen him in, political gathering. I have seen him, but that I was talking about the first time. Shaukat Khanum. Yes, yes. Okay, okay, right. The great man, great man, great man. And the people like these are born after centuries, after centuries. Okay, now the next one. Sentence number 6. He always speaks clearly and motivates people to work hard for their goals. जो बंदा खुद काम करता है ना, वही बंदा मोटिवेट कर सकता है। जो बंदा खुद काम नहीं करता, उसको क्या लगे, उसको क्या। अच्छा, हमारा प्रॉब्लम पैसे कमाना नहीं है। पैसे कम कमाना या कमाई कम हो रही है, ये नहीं। आवर प्रॉब्लम इज दैट वी आर नॉट वर्कर। हम वर्कर नहीं है। हम जहाँ पे कंफर्ट जोन में बैठ जाते हैं, एक जॉब मिल गई है उस पर बैठ जाते हैं, वहां पे फिर बैठे रहते हैं, सारी उम्र गुजर जाती है, उससे बाहर निकल के काम नहीं करते। और अपॉर्चुनिटी आ भी जाए तो उसको जानबूझ के मिस करते हैं। दिस इज आवर मेजर प्रॉब्लम। वर्क इज आवर मेजर प्रॉब्लम। वर्किंग पर्सन के लिए तो मसला ही कोई नहीं। फॉर एग्जाम्पल, अगर मैं सारा दिन फ्री रहता हूं, मैं एक आपको मिसाल दे देता हूं। अगर मैं डेली लाइव आना शुरू कर देता हूँ, डेली लाइव आता हूँ, यानी 11-12 बजे मैं एक डेली, मैं वैसे सोच रहा था कि मैं प्लान करूँ कुछ, लेकिन मैं चूंकि आई रीड बुक्स ऑल द टाइम, मैं कहता हूँ कि कुछ ज्यादा से ज्यादा सीखा जाए, तो फिर मैं सिर्फ आपकी क्लासेस शाम के वक्त लेता हूँ, अदरवाइज नहीं। अच्छा, सो उसमें मैं अगर काम करना शुरू कर देता हूँ, यूट्यूब पे बैठ के घर में पढ़ाना इस तरह शुरू कर देता हूँ, कोई ना कोई वोकैबुलरी सिखाना शुरू कर देता हूँ। सो आई विल बी कैरिंग मोर एंड मोर सब्सक्राइबर्स। अगर मैं उस पर कोशिश करूं जिस पे मैं करता ही नहीं हूं, तो कम से कम बेहतरी तो होगी ना। मतलब फारिग बैठने से तो मुझे पढ़ाना चाहिए, फारिग बैठने से मुझे फ्री काम करना चाहिए। आपको रब ताला दे देंगे, ठीक है। हम फारिग बैठना या वक्त फ्री हो तो उसमें कोई सीखना, स्किल को इम्प्रूव करना नहीं चाहते, और फिर वहां पे हम स्टक रहते हैं, फिर कहते नहीं जी पैसे नहीं मिल रहे। भाई पैसे इस तरह नहीं, पैसा इज नॉट अ प्रोडक्ट, राइट। पैसा इज नॉट अ प्रोडक्ट, पैसा इज अ बाय प्रोडक्ट, मनी इज बाय प्रोडक्ट। पैसा डायरेक्टली कभी फॉर द सेक ऑफ पैसा तो नहीं देता कि ये मैंने आपको पैसे दिए या आप मुझे पैसे दे दें, ऐसे नहीं होता। पैसा इज बाय प्रोडक्ट, यू विल गिव समथिंग एल्स। आप कुछ पढ़ा रहे हो, कुछ आप किसी को कोई शय दे रहे हो, सर्विस दे रहे हो, प्रोडक्ट दे रहे हो, तो इन रिटर्न पैसा आता है। पैसा डायरेक्टली नहीं आता। आप बाजुका हम कहते हैं अच्छा पैसा आ जाए, तो उसमें हम डायरेक्टली सोचना शुरू, कैसे आएगा। भाई कैसे आएगा नहीं, क्या दोगे, क्या देना है, क्या देना है। और ये इतना मुश्किल नहीं है। जहां जहां पे प्रॉब्लम्स है, लोगों के सॉल्व करना शुरू कर दें, पैसा जनरेट होना शुरू हो जाता है। इट्स सो सिंपल, ठीक है जी। और जितना ज्यादा प्रॉब्लम सॉल्वर बन जाएंगे, आपको उतना ही ज्यादा पैसा आना शुरू। और इस दुनिया में तो आसान है, मतलब राइट नाउ वी आर लिविंग इन द बेस्ट टाइम इन हिस्ट्री आवर। आप घर बैठे ही जो मर्जी करना, कुछ भी स्किल है, कुछ भी नहीं आता भाई, वीडियोस ही बनाना शुरू करते हैं, पैसा आना शुरू हो जाएगा। बट मेहनत लगती है, ये खुदा का कानून ही नहीं है। खुदा का कानून ही नहीं है कि आपने पहले दिन तीर छोड़ा और वो जाके निशाने पे लग गया और आप खुशहाल हो गए। दिस इज नॉट द लॉ ऑफ नेचर। ओके, ओके, come to the point. He always speaks clearly and motivates people to work hard for their goals. Okay, adding another idea, any reason I admire, this must be in your mind. Adding another strong idea, and it can be different. I have written differently, but you can put different idea over here. Another reason I admire him is that he worked for social welfare and built a cancer hospital for the poor people in Pakistan. Now add example. These are all the strategies you must follow. For example, many patients receive free treatment there. Next strategy, number 9. Moreover, adding another quality using linking word. And what is linking word? Moreover, is a disciplined person never gives up easily. ये चीज है, ये चीज है. मैं आपको ना एक टिप देता हूं. मसलन अगर ज़हन बना लिया है ना, आज मैंने ये काम करना है, टारगेट छोटा रखना है, लेकिन करके जान छोड़नी है, हटना नहीं पीछे. मसलन मेरा मेरा ये ज़हन है ना, मैं मतलब ये किताब में शुरू करूं, छोटा टारगेट रख ले, आई विल रीड 3 पेजेस, लेकिन अब मैं 3 पेजेस पढ़ के किसी और काम पे जाऊंगा. ये मैंने अब करके छोड़ना है. इस तरह से काम होता है. डेली लड़ना पड़ता है. लड़ना किससे पड़ता है? लोगों से नहीं, अपने आप से लड़ना पड़ता है. You don't have to fight with the people. आज I was not. यस, अल्हम्दुलिल्लाह, मेरा ख्याल है हम वहां से ही जुड़ गए हैं. राइट जी. सो लाइट चली गई थी. मैं कह रहा था कि शायद टाइम निकल जाए, मुझे समझ लग रही थी, बट ये है कि लैपटॉप बंद हो गया है. मैंने इसको लगा लिया दोबारा से. अच्छा जी, इट वॉज माई मिस्टेक कि मैंने इस पे थोड़ा भरोसा किया. राइट. नाउ, तो आई वॉज टॉकिंग कि आपको काम उस करके छोड़ना चाहिए. डेली यू हैव टू फाइट. आपको डेली लड़ना पड़ता है. राइट, डेली लड़ना पड़ता है. राइट जी. सो ही इज डिसिप्लिन मैन एंड नेवर गिव्स अप इजीली. डिसिप्लिन. Who is discipline? Daily write your diaries. Daily make your timetable. 10. Even during difficult times, he remains focused and positive. Okay, showing emotional strength, personal connection. I've learned many things from his life, such as hard work, patience, and leadership. Such as hard work, patience, and leadership. Hard work, patience, and leadership, right? So his journey inspires me to believe in myself. Now, cause. What is the cause of your inspiration? Cause. Add cause. His journey inspires me to believe in myself and continue improving my skills. Last one. Overall, concluding sentence. Overall, Imran Khan is my favorite personality because he's a strong mindset, leadership qualities, and a positive impact on society. Right? So this one. Now, these are templates. You can use anywhere. कोई भी बंदा है जिसके बारे में आप बात करना चाहते हैं. I would like to talk about my father. You can write over here. I would like to talk about my teacher. I would like to talk about my friend. I would like to talk about my mother. I would like to talk about, the doctor. Anybody you can pick up and put over here. Okay, these things I will give you. It's got, you can have a screenshot if you want to have. You can take a screenshot. Okay, so it's so easy. Easy. Next one. Now, speaking part 3. IELTS speaking part 3. There are 8 types of questions. Okay. For example, importance question about, importance, hypothetical, opinion, comparison, cause and future, problem solution, and advantages and disadvantages. 8 type of questions are asked in part 3. OCFAFI. If you want to remember them, so the easy for memory formula is OCFAFI, right? OCFAFI. OC mean opinion, C mean comparison, next C mean cause, next means future, and next is advantage and disadvantage, P problem and solution, hypothetical, and I for importance. OCFAFI. So 8 types of questions are asked in part 3. Okay, now next one, the trigger question type. Examiner asks your opinion. Question: what do you think about online education? The answer is, I think. What do you think? It is opinion question. What do you think? So the question will start, I think online education is very useful because is there, because it helps students learn from home. And next is, for example, the next step is, for example, I think because you will add reason. And the next step is, for example, many students can attend online classes easily. And as a result means the last sentence, concluding sentence, as a result, education becomes more accessible. The blank space is here. You can put anything or any topic over here with, different words. Okay. So opinion. Next one, comparison. Compare 2 things. For example, what is the difference between city life and village life? So you have to describe the difference. The answer is, I think city life is much busier than, if you are comparing the different things, then you can, use second form of adjective. second degree of adjective, and then. I think city life is much busier than village life because cities have more opportunities and traffic. On the other hand, villages are quieter and more peaceful. For example, people in villages usually live a relaxed lifestyle. Next one. ये कुछ all the other strategies or all the other steps are same. ये हर किसी में सेम तरीकाकार होगा, कुछ चीजें यहाँ बदल जाएंगी, राइट जी. फॉर एग्जाम्पल यहाँ पे जहाँ पे कंपैरिजन है वहां पे आपने कंपैरिजन करना है, राइट जी. नेक्स्ट वन, cause and effect. Why do people use social media so much? So much. People use social media a lot because it helps them stay connected with others. For example, they can share pictures and messages instantly. As a result, communication becomes faster and easier. Okay? All right? So, cause and effect. Future questions. For example, how will technology change the education in the future? Well, I think it will change. Technology will change. So now, I think technology will improve education in the future. Improve education in future, and because students will study online more easily. And the next step is, for example, virtual classes may become common. As it is a last thing, learning will become more flexible. You can put any type of ideas. आप इसे different भी रख सकते हैं. You can put different ideas over here. ठीक है जी. So, अबू बकर को भी गर्मी लग रही है. Advantages and disadvantages. What are the advantages and disadvantages of living abroad? It's very simple. One advantage of living abroad is the people that can get better opportunities. दूसरा एक advantage बयान करते हैं. The second thing is that एक disadvantage बयान करते हैं. Better opportunities. However, one disadvantage is that one advantage is one disadvantage. However, one disadvantage is that they may miss their families. For example, many students feel homesick. Why? Homesick. Where is that? Yes, homesick while studying abroad. Okay. So this is the disadvantage. This is the only disadvantage. Next thing. Problem solution. If there is some problem, you will have to give the solution. For example, what problems do students face while studying online? One major problem is that students sometimes lose focus. This is the major problem, when I'm teaching over here, the students lose, focus, and they are not so much too much attentive. So one major problem is that students sometimes lose focus during online classes. However, this problem can be solved by creating a proper study schedule. For example, फिर मिसाल आ गई. Students should avoid distractions while studying. 2-3 लाइनें 4 लाइनें आपने बोलनी है. अगर वो सफिशिएंट लग रही है तो काफी है, अगर नहीं तो 4-5 भी आप कर सकते हैं. अब ये चूंकि सफिशिएंट, you have answered fully, so no issue at all. बहुत ज्यादा यहाँ पे आपने नहीं बोलना. 7th type, hypothetical questions. What would happen? Hypothetical. What would happen if people stop using technology? If people stop using technology, life would become more difficult because communication and work depend on technology nowadays. For example, again, मैं सिर्फ आपको स्ट्रक्चर समझा रहा हूँ, right जी? बाकी ideas it can vary. For example, many businesses will face serious problems Okay, the next one. Importance questions. Why is exercise important? Important. Exercise important है. जिंदा रहना तो अच्छा जिंदा रहना तो एक्सरसाइज इज इंपॉर्टेंट. अगर मरे मरे जिंदगी गुजारनी है तो फिर एक्सरसाइज छोड़ दे, जरूरत ही नहीं है. आई थिंक एक्सरसाइज इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट. वही सेम. बिकॉज आ गया रीजन. फॉर एग्जाम्पल, एंड एज ए रिजल्ट. सो आप यहां पे भी देख लें. आई थिंक वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट बिकॉज, फॉर एग्जाम्पल, and as a result, these are key words, or this is, key framework. I think exercise is very important because it helps people stay healthy and active. For example, regular exercise reduce stress and improve fitness. As a result, people can live lives, healthier lives. As a result, people can have healthier lives. Next thing, recap of the class. Recap को छोड़ दें. ये part 3, minimal changes you can do it. In part 2, 13 strategies, some 10 strategies I have told you. पिछला भी जाके आपने देखना है. Part 3, memory formula. You know, 8 type of questions are there. So this is the end of the lecture. बिजली नहीं है यहाँ पे. So people will be feeling problem. Just direct question. बल्कि आप इसको जाके देखिएगा, आप उसके बाद मुझसे क्वेश्चन करिएगा. आफ्टर दैट आप इस काबिल होंगे कि आप क्वेश्चन करें. राइट जी. अभी तो इसकी बस इसकी स्ट्रक्चर समझ लिया, दैट्स एनफ. अगर कोई फिर भी क्वेश्चन है, सो यू कैन आस्क मी. यस, थैंक यू जी. मसूद साहब खुश रहें, जजाकल्ला. थैंक यू सो मच. थैंक यू मैम. सो ब्रिटिश कहते हैं, सो नहीं कहते, हम तो अपने लिए रखे हुए. सो मच, सो मच. थैंक यू सो मच. ओके, सनाली, डू यू हैव एनी क्वेश्चन? हमारा तो पूछना बनता है ना जी. जी, थैंक यू मैम. थैंक यू, थैंक यू, जजाकल्ला. No questions are Asif Ali. Now Abu Bakr and San Ali are there. You can ask any question. No questions, sir. Thank you. Okay, no question. इसको देखें. मैं इंशाल्लाह कोशिश करता हूँ अभी आपके साथ ना वो शेयर कर दूँ, टेम्पलेट शेयर कर दूँ 28 क्लास के. उसको जरा पढ़िएगा, समझिएगा, उसकी फोटोकॉपीज लेके उसको खुद करिएगा. इंशाल्लाह यू विल बी वेल वर्स्ड इन दैट. ओके जी, थैंक यू, जज़ाकल्लाह. खुश रहें. कल दोबारा से क्लास होगी हमारी 8:30. ठीक है जी.